Hey guys, I said I was going to post some pictures of the mods I did to the Gollum figure, but I'm a little bit lazy, so I figured I'd just record this video and put that up instead. Because, you know, a lot of the pictures that you've seen, you know, probably would do as good as justice to the thing as anything I'd post. So anyways, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the figure and what I did to it. So I wasn't expecting to get this, and I didn't really. I saw the pictures at Toy Fair or something and thought it actually looked really cool, but you know, I knew it was quarter scale and I didn't really have any desire to get it, but I happened to see it yesterday at Toys R Us, just passing Gollum with Smeagol. There was a few more Smeagol than Gollum, which makes sense, I guess, but I didn't really want to get both. I didn't really see the need, but I really couldn't resist this. For an NECA figure, it's really awesome. I have to say, there's a huge improvement in the stuff they've been putting out. And in terms of like paint, sculpt quality, I'd say it's as good as, you know, the hard plastic jointed Hot Toys figures like the Predators or the Avatar and all that. Easily as good, same quality plastic, paint job. I'd say it's right up there. And this only cost $60, which I guess is maybe that's on par with, you know, given the scale of the thing. But you know, if this was like Sideshow or something, it would probably be $80 or $90. And I think it looks better, anyways. But so I was pretty surprised how small the thing was. I thought that it, you know, for a quarter scale, I just figured it would be way bigger. And you know, I have it next to. Don't mind all the shaky camera. I'm sorry about that. I use my iPhone here. I have him next to a couple of the Lord of the Rings, the only Lord of the Rings figures I have, which are both customs. And I know he's not the same scale, and if you have him standing up, he's probably comes out to about like here. So, but I still think it seems way too small to be real quarter scale, but I guess the hobbits are like 3 feet, which should be like there. So I guess, you know, technically is quarter scale, but I actually don't think it looks that bad, you know. With the figures, I'm not a huge diehard Lord of the Rings fan. I don't really care, so I think it's a like worthy addition to put next to these guys. And I never actually really posted pictures of these Lord of the Rings customs. I did about, you know, maybe 8 months ago, finished them up. So I won't talk a lot about that, but this is the custom Aragorn figure I did, and it's using Eric Sosa's head, and so you can focus on it there. Yeah, there we go. And it's actually painted by Sean Ho, and the outfit is all done by me. I just did a lot of custom weathering. This is all Sideshow. Nothing is replaced. These are from, I think, Boromir, but it's all Sideshow. And I just like took, you know, a lot of sandpaper to the thing and really gave it a worn look. That was took away that like crappy, hard, plasticky sheen look of the real thing, and then, you know, just a lot of like I burnt the edges, which I thought looked kind of cool, and you know, put a lot of weathering into the garments, mud and all that. And then quickly, before I get back to the mods I did for Gollum, which is why I'm doing this video, but Sean Ho also painted Gandalf here. I think he did a nice job on. And the outfit's also standard Sideshow. Just you know, I frayed all the edges and just did a lot of weathering to it, which I think you know, sort of goes a long way to making the figure close to Hot Toys, as close to Hot Toys caliber as can be. They're both on True Types as well. All right, so anyways, back to the Gollum figure. So I guess one of the main problems with it was his hair, and it was a little bit longer. I think it was like maybe down to there or something. So I cut it to about here, which is, looking at the DVD, it kind of seemed to be that big. He still might have some more hair than he should. I don't know. But the hair looks pretty good in person. One thing I did to it was I took some fabric glue and I just kind of, you know, rubbed it in my fingers a little bit, and then just sort of like took the strands and just kind of, you know, clumped them together, and it glued it together a little bit, which made it less crazy. So if I'm just gonna like kind of like hold it up to the, I don't know if you can see that halo behind his head there. You can see that it's not like fraying all over the place. Just kind of kept it a little bit more under control, which I thought looked pretty cool. And the main thing I did other than that, oh, quickly, let's see if I can focus again. Sorry, there we go. So I painted the pupils of his eyes solid black. NECA did the dreaded dull dot, but they also did, if you can see, they did a nice gloss shine to his eyes. So it sort of defeats the purpose of the dull dot, but I think that the dull dot is just something that, you know, painters and these toy companies have just historically done, so they don't probably think that much about it. So I just quickly, you know, with the shiny black paint, just, you know, got that out of there. And then the thing that I spent the most time on, which I really wanted to talk about, was the focus on it here, the loincloth I did. So I made this myself out of real leather, and I went like crazy and really weathered it up. You know, sandpaper and you know, frayed the edges with scissors. Let's see here. It's actually attached with a real thread string there, like it is, and you know, I think it goes a long way to helping the realism, as well as, this is going to be hard for me to do with one hand here, but push his head up as far as it can go. When you do these crawling poses, the loincloth now hangs, which I think is a lot better than having it, you know, stick straight up like that, or whatever, if it was plastic. This is the plastic one to cut off, so I tried to follow the, you know, shape of it as much as I could. I thought that was actually really nicely sculpted, but alright, sorry that this video is so shitty quality-wise, but I also thought it was interesting, or weird rather, that it looks like they painted, or they sculpted him to have like underwear on, but he doesn't have it. So I'm sort of two minds. I don't know if I want to paint it or not, but I don't know. I wasn't paying that close attention if he's wearing underwear underneath his loincloth or whatever, but anyways, so that's the quick little mod I did. Really awesome figure. Really like it a lot. I'm glad I got it. And that's it. Alright, thanks guys.